Week 27, get motivated for phase 2. Video, what's next in phase 2? What's next in phase 2? Welcome to phase 2. Learn more about what you can expect over the next 6 months, your resources, and steps to getting started. From Coach Corin. Real Appeal, Rally Coach. What's next in phase 2? Article, welcome to phase 2. Welcome to phase 2. Whether you are just getting started, needing a reset, or keeping a steady pace, phase 2 has something for everyone. Welcome to phase 2 of Real Appeal. We couldn't be more excited to keep working with you and continuing on this life-changing adventure together. Ready to dive in? Overview of Real Appeal. Real Appeal is a year-long lifestyle program designed to help you become your healthiest self. It's backed by scientific research and focuses on 4 pillars: nutrition, fitness, motivation, and change. Phase 1 was all about laying the foundation for your healthy lifestyle. Phase 2 helps you create lasting change on your own. Here's what you can expect. What you can expect in phase 2: monthly group sessions and themes. You will attend a group session every 4 weeks. Monthly theme content and prompts on nutrition, exercise, motivation, mindset, resilience, and maintenance will help you focus on one main habit each month. Support from your health coach. You will get continued support from your coach through messaging and group sessions. Reach goals and maintain progress. Each week, you will be prompted to set new goals. You will see new content each week to help you reach them. You will learn how to maintain the process you have worked so hard to achieve. New topics, resources, and self-learning. New weekly topics and goal suggestions will appear on your dashboard for self-learning and to help keep you engaged. This includes lots of articles, quizzes, and videos. Some topics you will see in phase 2 include nutrition, creating a healthy mindset with food, meal planning, and how to spot a fad diet. Exercise, strength training, staying injury-free and living an active lifestyle. Motivation, building healthy habits, mindfulness, and other dimensions of wellness. Mindset, mental health, body image, and sleep. Resilience, stress, relationships, and staying on track when away from home. Maintenance, cultivating lifelong nutrition, exercise, and motivation. More collaboration and inspiration. You will meet new people you may not have had the opportunity to work with during phase 1. More people means more great ideas to help you stay driven and reach your goals. New weekly challenges that come with workouts, recipes, and motivational content. To help you get started with this new phase, do these 3 things before attending your first phase 2 group session. 3 steps to get started. Step 1, revisit and redesign your motivation. Phase 2 is a great opportunity to reset your motivation. Use this time to revisit your mindset and amp up your optimism. For starters, redesign your motivation to revisit and revamp your motivation before diving into phase 2. Read Are You Ready for Change and strengthen your motivation articles for more support. You can do this. Step 2, prepare you for your monthly group session. You will have your first monthly group session on week 28. Make sure to attend and kick off this new phase right. Set a recurring reminder in your phone and calendar for your monthly group sessions. Tip, use the monthly available time you used to attend weekly group sessions to better your health. Try self-learning, resetting goals, extra exercise, or meal planning. Think of it as bonus time for your self-care and wellness. Step 3, set yourself up for success in phase 2. Signed in weekly to stay engaged and focused. Use your off weeks to read new content and get into a routine. Show up and attend your monthly group sessions. Connect with other members in your group session and reach out to your coach for additional support. Stay committed to your health. Set goals, celebrate your successes, and be kind to yourself. For this week, focus on these 3 steps. This will help you gear up for the new phase. This is a fresh start. Continue what worked well on phase 1 and change what didn't work. Change starts with showing up in week 28. Sign up, show up, and stay committed. Most importantly, have fun. We look forward to seeing and celebrating what you will accomplish in phase 2. Article: revisit and redesign your motivation. Revisit and redesign your motivation. Revisit and revamp your motivation before diving into phase 2. Welcome to phase 2. We hope you are as excited about this next chapter as we are. We invite you to focus on 3 steps this week as we begin this new phase. 1. Revisit and redesign your motivation. 2. Prepare for your monthly group session. 3. Set yourself up for success in phase 2. This article supports you with step 1 so you can achieve your goals over the next 6 months. Revisit and redesign your motivation. Motivation is the reason you change your behavior. It's your why, and it's what brings you here. Revisiting and digging deeper with your why would help you get started, achieve your weekly goals, and keep you going in the long run. The stronger your why, the easier it is to change successfully. Revisit what was your why for signing up for Real Appeal 6 months ago. On a scale of 1 to 10, how energized does your original motivation make you feel? If it's an 8 or 10, awesome. Share your why with others and edit as needed. If you are less than an 8, let's redesign your motivation by exploring your values. Redesign, explore your current values to help you redesign your motivation. Values are what you think is most important in life. They motivate your actions and priorities. They can keep you going in the face of challenges. They may also shift or change over time. Print this page or take out a piece of paper and follow the instructions below to explore your current values. Discover your values. 1. Write down what you value most. Use the list below for ideas. 2. Circle 5 values that are most important to you and why they drive you. 3. Reflect on how closely you have been living in alignment with your current values. Examples: accomplishments, independence, family, health, adventure, authenticity, confidence, creativity, longevity, outdoors, fitness, ease, relationships, balance, peace, fun, love, honesty, generosity, joy, respect. Use your values to redesign your motivation. Write down and ask yourself: 1. What motivates me now to get started or keep going? 2. What outcomes are important to me? 3. What benefits do I most look forward to seeing? Reflect on your answers and write a paragraph that says why you want to improve your health, lose weight, and change your lifestyle. Be specific and connect your values with your why. Examples: I want to feel better and in control of my health. I also want to feel confident, balanced, and comfortable in my own body. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired and constantly starting something new. Feeling guilty and unhappy. I want to live a full life and enjoy my time with my loved ones. I also want to set an example and create a household for my kids to learn healthy habits so they can live a long and healthy life. I want to get off my blood pressure medication, be able to hike with my dog, and live each day mindfully and with intention. Tip: create a statement that makes you feel inspired and energized. Review: post your why somewhere you can see it frequently. Review it often to remember why you are on this journey. If you've been feeling stuck, you are not alone. Check out how to strengthen your motivation. Your motivation is your starting point. It's essential to establish and revisit it as you move into phase 2. The first step is to write it down and then take action with your goals. Article: strengthen your motivation. Strengthen your motivation, reignite your motivation, and refocus your drive. You've come a long way since your first group session with Real Appeal. What an amazing feat. Reflect on a scale from 1 to 10, where 1 equals low and 10 equals high. How motivated were you in phase 1? What top 3 things affected your drive most? What added to your motivation when you were most driven? How did your motivation play a role in your overall progress? Motivation isn't something that appears out of nowhere. It's something that you plan for, create, and work hard to maintain. If you weren't driven in phase 1, try to see what affected your motivation so phase 2 can be different. Are you ready to get unstuck and remotivated? Let's learn how to strengthen your motivation. Strategies to strengthen your motivation. Complete your wellness wheel. If you are not sure what you need to work on in phase 2, the wellness wheel can help you find your areas of focus. The wellness wheel helps you learn more about key areas of your health. You will rate how satisfied you are with each category on a scale from 1 to 10. Assess readiness. If you've been struggling to be consistent and make a real change, assess your readiness. Assessing your readiness will help you create the right goals each week so you can feel empowered and move at a comfortable pace. Take this readiness quiz to learn more about yourself and how ready you are to change. Reset your attitude. If you've been feeling stuck, try adjusting your attitude to unlock greater motivation. You frequently say to yourself, "I'm lazy and I'm not motivated." This can become your reality. Practice reframing your mindset by replacing negative thoughts with positive ones and practicing gratitude. The more you give yourself positive messages like "I've got this" or "I'm achieving my goals right now," the more you will be able to live up to those messages. Take a moment right now to write yourself some positive messages. Put them in places where you will see them every day. Soon you may find yourself thinking those positive thoughts. Focus on your strengths. If you haven't been feeling confident, focus on your strength to help transform your attitude. 1. Think about a habit or something in life you feel confident about. Examples: exercise, meal planning, being kind and supportive of others. 2. What contributes to that confidence? What strengths are you using? Examples: creativity, flexibility, organizational skills, optimism, pessimism, persistence, or focus. Apply that strength to something that you want to improve. Example: use your creativity to help you create an exercise routine that you enjoy. Create a pros and cons list. If you're not sure why you want to change, use a pros and cons list to get clearer about your motivation. Write down the pros and cons of something you are considering changing, then reflect on your list. The pros needs to outweigh the cons for you to change. Pros are benefits. What benefits are most important to you? What reasons drive you forward? Cons are barriers. What are real barriers versus excuses? How can you navigate your barriers? Manage stress. Feeling stressed can have a major impact on your daily motivation and drive. Reflect on your stress levels and if you've constantly been overwhelmed, stressed, and burned out. Manage your stress. A great exercise is stop. S, slow down. T, take a break. O, observe what you are feeling or thinking. P, process. Proceed with a healthy thought or action based on what you need. If you would like, take some time to review compassionate communication and apply these insights to how you communicate with yourself. 6, support and accountability. If you've been struggling to follow through with your commitment, hold yourself accountable. Find others to help. You can hold yourself accountable by writing down your goals, recording your progress, recruiting an accountability partner, getting support, telling a friend or family member about your goals. So how would you strengthen your motivation this week? Change starts from the mind, and you have everything you need to succeed. Challenge yourself to take action using one or more of these helpful strategies, and you will feel your motivation strengthen in no time. You've got this. Article quiz. Are you ready for change? Quiz. Are you ready for change? Take this short quiz to find out how ready you are to make a change. Readiness for change. Studies show that the process of changing a specific behavior typically follows a series of 5 stages. The 5 stages of change developed by James Prochaska include: 1. Not ready. I can't or I won't change this behavior. You have no intention to change in the foreseeable future. 2. Getting ready. I might change this behavior. You are aware that there is a need to change and are thinking about it. 3. Ready. I will change this behavior. You are ready to make changes and have started planning and preparing. 4. Acting. I am changing this behavior less than 6 months. You have started modifying your behavior and putting your plan into action. 5. Maintaining action. I still am changing this behavior more than 6 months. You have been able to maintain these changes for at least 6 months. The stages of change are fluid. This means that you might move in and out of different stages at different times. You can also be in multiple stages of change at the same time for different behaviors and goals. This is very common. You may be doing really well and with one lifestyle habit while struggling with another one. What stage of change are you in? Release yourself from the burden of thinking that you will master a new habit in 21 days. Print this page or grab a pen and paper and take this quiz to find out how ready you are to make a change. Step 1. Think of a behavior that someone has suggested you should change about yourself. Even if you disagree, perhaps it's something you've been working on or even just thinking about. Examples: turning to sugar when you feel stressed, skipping workouts because of other priorities and or exhaustion, getting fewer than 8 hours of sleep. Step number 2. Read the question and write the letter of the appropriate answer. Your answer should align with where you are today with that behavior. Step number 3. Use the key at the end of the quiz to help you understand what stage of change you might be in. Check out the tips on how to progress and set the right goals. Readiness quiz. 1. What is your level of awareness about this behavior? A. Others have suggested that I should make a change, but I disagree. B. I might have an unhealthy habit that I need to change, but I'm not sure. C. I know I need to change this behavior. D. I have been making progress in changing this behavior for less than 6 months. E. I have made good progress on my behavior change for more than 6 months. 2. This unhealthy behavior is: A. Something I feel I don't have time to deal with. B. Causing me worried and or distress. C. Causing me and some of the people I care about significant worry or distress. D, inspiring me to take action. E, inspiring me to maintain my healthy behavior. 3, how much knowledge do you have about your specific behavior? A, very little knowledge about it. B, I have begun learning more about it. C, I have learned a great deal about it. D, I know a lot about it and I'm continuing to learn through experience. E, I am confident in my knowledge and open to learning more. 4, what is your current motivation to change this behavior? A, I have practically no desire or motivation at this time. B, I have some motivation to change, but I will need more support and information to succeed. C, I'm very motivated to change. D, I'm motivated to maintain this change. E, I have made this healthy behavior part of my everyday routine and would like to challenge myself to go further or add other healthy behaviors. 5, what are your current plans to change this behavior? A, at this time I have no plans to change. B, I'm thinking about change and the impact it would have on my life. C, I have a definite plan for change. D, I have been following my plan for change for less than 6 months. E, I have been following my plan for change for more than 6 months. Scoring key. If you answer A to any question, give yourself 1 point. If you answer B to any question, give yourself 5 points. If you answer C to any question, give yourself 10 points. If you answer D to any question, give yourself 15 points. If you answer E to any question, give yourself 20 points. How you score: total up your score. If your score is 5 to 8 points, you are not quite ready. 8 to 20 points, you are getting ready. 20 to 50 points, you are ready. Over 50 points, you are doing it. Your quiz results: having awareness of which stage of change you are in allows you to create the best plan to move you forward through the stages. You can go from I can't to I am. Now that you know your readiness to change, you can decide what the next steps will be. Use these strategies to help keep you focused on your goals. You can also use them if you find yourself sliding backwards. You are not ready to change. 5 to 8 points. I can't change this behavior, or I won't change this behavior. You might say, everything is fine and I don't need to change. I don't know how to change, or I've always felt making the change before. How to go from I won't or I can't to I may. Start by accepting yourself exactly where you are, as you are. Try to let go of any self-judgment. We are not always ready to make a change, and that's okay. You will likely have greater success if you start when you are truly ready. Keep an open mind and learn information about that behavior at your own pace. Fill out your wellness wheel to help you build awareness. Reflect on your current behavior and how it aligns with your values and wellness vision. You are getting ready to make a change. 8 to 20 points. I might change this behavior, or I'm thinking about changing, but I'm not quite ready yet. You might say, I'm excited about the benefits of changing, but I'm not sure how to go about it. I'm ready to talk to someone about it and learn more information. How to go from I might to I will. Identify your motivators. Why do you want to make this change? Examine the pros and cons of change. Seek knowledge. What do you need to learn, and where would you find the information? Boost your confidence. Reflect on an experience in the past where you were able to overcome a challenge. What did you learn from that experience that you can apply here? What are your strengths and how can they help you move forward today? Create a plan to overcome obstacles. Reflect on how current behaviors affect your life, happiness, health, wellness, mental health, relationships, stress, sleep, and productivity. You are ready for change. 20 to 50 points. I will change this behavior. You are preparing to change this behavior. You might say, I'm feeling excited to improve my health and I have a plan to overcome my barriers. I've learned more and I'm feeling more confident about making this change. How to go from I will to I am. Be specific in your plan for change by setting a date to start the change. Work through mixed feelings by strengthening the benefits and pros of changing. Sustaining your motivation is critical in this stage. Celebrate your wins. Getting to this stage is a huge accomplishment. Be proud. Address your concerns. What are your challenges and how can you address them? Set up accountability and support. Read content and build a support team. You are doing it and working on keeping it going. Over 50 points. You've made it to either the action phase or the maintenance phase. Congratulations, your perseverance has paid off. Taking action. I am changing this behavior. You've been taking steps for less than 6 months. You might say, I'm working hard to make this change a natural part of my life. I have been practicing this new behavior and it still feels like a new way of being. How to go from I am to I still am. Successful lifestyle change stems from your ability to recover from slip-ups or lapses quickly. Keep your goals, wellness, vision, and values in mind. Prepare and strategize for challenges and set up your environment for success. If you experience a lapse, reflect and learn from the experience. Maintaining action. I still am changing this behavior. You've been taking steps for more than 6 months. You might say, I've been going strong for more than 6 months now. This feels like a natural part of my life. Stress in life might make me sleep occasionally, but I can recover with confidence. How to keep from going backwards. Know the difference between a lapse, temporary slip up, and relapse when you resume an old behavior over a longer period of time. Example of common slip up. You skip one workout and then use that as an excuse to skip a whole week of workouts. Next week you resume working out. If you do relapse, reflect on what you learned and get back on track quickly. Track behaviors for continued awareness. Revisit, revise, and reconnect with your strengths, values, resources, successes, and motivators. If you find yourself in an earlier stage of change, reset your goals and refocus. The more you can continue your new behavior, the more it will be an automatic part of your everyday life. Your coach and your group are here to support you in making the changes you want. Take this quiz as many times as you need. Try it again for a different behavior you would like to change.